Module calendars in Mole. Okay, let's open our calendar, and simplest thing to do is to first of all is just to only show the calendar that you're interested in. So let's say I had a few calendars open there. Go to the module that I'm interested in, which in this example is ARC 6780. Click on the drop down, display only this calendar. That just makes things a little bit easier later. And let's go into Mole. So let's find the module that you want to embed this calendar in. So I'm looking for 6780 2015 to 16. Let's open that. There's our Mole site, and I'm just going to put this calendar right at the beginning of the course content so that it's kind of obvious when students log in there. Okay, go back into your calendar and click the drop down button, Calendar Settings, and go to this section on Embed the Calendar. And what you do is click on Customize here. And you've got a few options here for customizing the calendar. Let's give it a title, ARC 6780. Height of the calendar, I'm going to set that at 450 pixels high, just because I don't want to completely fill my Mole home page, so to speak. You get a preview of what your calendar looks like here. I'm going to start my week on a Monday, so it looks like that. And what else? We can put a border around it. Okay, if we just scroll to a week when we've got our events, it will look something like this. You can change the default view. You can either have that set to a week, which would look something like that, which is probably my preferred view, a month, which we saw before, or an agenda, which will just give a kind of list of everything in that calendar. But I'm going to set it my default view here to a week, so it looks like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now you need to hit this button, Update HTML, and double click in the box here, select everything and hit Control C, Apple C, or right click copy, because you need to copy that bit of HTML code. Sounds complicated, but as long as you just make sure you've copied everything in that box, then it's fine. Okay, so you're done in Google Calendar. Go back into Mole, back into your course content, and you want to create an item here, not a file but an item. Click on that, give it a title. Let's call that ARC 6780 module calendar. Sorry, I'll just zoom in a bit there so you can see it a bit clearer. Module calendar there. And the next bit, go down into this box here, click on HTML there, and that opens an HTML code view. Don't worry about what any of that means, you don't need to know any of that, but just now Control V, Apple V, or paste, and paste that little bit of HTML code into there. Click on Update, and Mole doesn't really tell you anything that's happened except you get this yellow box in here. Okay, click on Submit. And there it is. Now it's by default Mole puts new items at the bottom of your list. If you go over to the left hand side to this sort of little yellow arrow area, you can drag that up to the top, if that's where you want it. I mean, I quite like having it at the top so that it appears. So that is what students will see as well. They can navigate in this calendar and see the events. If the students then click on the event, they get a bit more information. They can change that view into a month if they want. And again, click on the event to get more information. And most usefully, if students click on the plus Google Calendar button here, then that will automatically be added to their own calendar. And assuming that they've got that calendar set up on their mobile phone or tablet, then it just means that any events in this module will be on their phone, and they can get reminders directly to their phone, which I have found in the past. I'm quite surprised the number of students who have said that they'd forgotten about a lecture until they got a reminder an hour in advance on their phone, and that gave them just enough time to get down to the Arts Tower to attend. Okay, so hopefully that's kind of helpful for you. Any problems, let me know.